We're going to Lombok on a ferry. Is it a ferry or a big boat?
It's like a fast
boat. Yeah.
It's like a small. It's like
Are you excited, Julia?
I am excited. Going to Lombok.
Islands. Just come for some lunch at this call.
Saf, can you talk on my vlog? Because
why?
Because I've got no energy left.
Well, we both got nasi goreng special.
Well, I didn't realise everyone was changing, otherwise we would have maybe
in Lombok.
almost died.
So we're in Lombok, nearly died in the ocean. The waves are so strong. They don't look that big, but they just wash you up so fast. Hey guys. And yeah, you can see there, they're actually quite big when we were in there. Wow, huge. But now we're just chilling on these lounges. We ate lunch here, which was really nice. And now we're just having a bit of a chill before going back to the hotel. Looking at the 10, I think I'm a bit burnt on my shoulders though, but on my chest. What can I do about it? Because people always think I'm tan, but I'm actually not. I go a weird sort of burnt colour if I do get burnt. So I think that's what I'm like right now. So yeah, hopefully it turns to tan. But we're just chilling basically. And then we'll go back to the hotel in a little bit. Nice sandy beach though to lie on, which is lovely.
Your phone's literally just died. Can I take one on your phone so I can send it to me?
That looks so bright.
So guys, we just got where's my beach club? Right hand. Spoon's pricey as well. Spoon's is bought pricey where I live. Not where I live, it's like a two.
The only pricey spoons I've been to is went to spoons inspecting.
Let's get some. And it
Ooh!
try not.
I spent £5.
Yeah, right, yeah, I believe you. That's daylight robbery, mate. Yeah, I don't believe you. I would go for shoes over drinks.
Just out for dinner at the moment. It's a cute place.
Always work, even though you are farmers, they get very cheap fees, so people will always want to go to the Mecca because they have some I don't know why the government still not fixed it yet, because if we compare with your like education in UK or something in European, European, even though you are only have like short time of study until Friday, you have a good grades or everything over there. But in Lombok or Indonesia, so mostly in Indonesia, if you teach, is mostly is like passive. So mostly the time to talk is only for the teacher, not for the kids. So the kids only just listen and write down, just write down like everything. So there is some lack on the activity of the like they can give some things to the kids. So they are always like having a lot of problem where they are understand or not.
No? Okay.
Yeah, don't worry, don't worry.
Yeah, okay. So it looks like this. The inner shell of this oyster is quite shining, so that's why they also produce a shining pearl. So basically, color shining of the pearl depends on the shell. Every shellfish, they have the ability to produce a pearl naturally, but this particular species is the one that we choose because the anatomy is good for mass production of pearl. Because we keep them from the last batch, just to be able to show it right here. The living oyster, sometimes we will see, we can actually still see this one, the brown color inside of every shell. Those are actually the organs of the oysters.
The liquidy looking stuff, or the circle looking thing.
The liquidy inside, the brown ones. That is, the color is actually the same with the food that we give to them. And because they are transparent, that's how we know whether the oyster eat the food or not.
So what's the circle?
Air.
What, the olive looking thing?
The small air inside, bubbles inside the oyster, that's like air bubbles. But that one circle is one oyster. You can buy it. Wow. Also, for mud, we want to arrange the oysters like in one pocket like this. We put only 2 oysters here, so it's not very crowded in one pocket like that. 1.5, this one, and this one is 2 years old oyster. All of these oysters, they still don't have a pearl inside, so we want them to grow until they reach about 10 centimeters like this before we can start to make the pearl from the oyster. So the 2 years old, we're going to take them out from this pocket right here, and then we transfer them into this tray. Because when we want to make the pearl, the process is to put an irritant into the oyster's body. Because the natural process is basically a pearl is the form of self-defense of the oysters. So when they eat, they absorb plankton from the water, but sometimes there will be a piece of sand or other things also gets inside. Imagine if we eat fish and then we have fish bones stuck in our throat, so that may be how the oysters feel. But the difference is the oyster can produce a substance which is similar to the shell to cover up that sharp edges from that strange object and cover it up, make it more comfortable for themselves, and that is the pearl. It's old. This one is 4 years old oyster. So this is when we start to make the pearl, and this one is when we harvest the pearl. So this oyster already has the pearl inside of it. Yes, but not this one. This one is the one that we grow from the baby.
So you grow in the
Sand from the natural process. It's made from a shell that we carved into round shape because we hope the oyster will follow the shape and make a round.
it doesn't die.
Yeah,
See also from the screen up there?
This is a sacrifice one.
Oh wow.
Quite a small pearl.
Oh, it needs
Yeah.
polishing.
We cannot do polishing actually, so it will stay like this. You can see it?
Yeah. All the little indents. Tiny little indents in it.
Is that oyster on the chopping block? Not good.
Yeah.
What sort was it? Oh, it's got little indents in it.
So how much would that in? Yeah, down Some people get around.
Really good.
What does it taste like?
It don't really taste of anything. It's just a bit salty.
We've just finished at the Pearl Farm. We're currently in the shop. It's not. So yeah, we've just been looking at how they harvest and make the pearls. It's really, really interesting. So yeah, definitely recommend coming here. I would have never known to come here if I was like travelling in Lombok. So yeah, I definitely recommend it. We're just walking to the waterfall and it's a bit of a trek. So it's going to take like 20 minutes from now to walk there. And yeah. So I'll update you when we actually get there. So guys, good morning. Sorry I didn't really film much yesterday. It was a bit of a weird day, to be honest. So the previous night we didn't have a great experience in the hotel. There was like maggots, some bed bugs in the people's beds, just dirty sheets. The bathrooms were not great. So basically our rep on Camp Bali told us to sort of pack up our stuff and move hotels. So after breakfast we all packed up our stuff and then we got on with the day, but that didn't really go to plan either. Basically we went to the Pearl Farm in the morning, which obviously I showed you around. That was good. We were supposed to go to the market afterwards, but that was closed, so we didn't do that. And so we ended up having lunch at this place, which took around 2.5 hours. And some people's food didn't even come in that time, or we were waiting like 1.5 hours for food. So basically we all settled our bills and then just decided to get some snacks on the way, which took about half an hour as well. And then we went to go and see the waterfalls, but by the time we got there it wasn't until sort of 4, half 4, so it was sort of getting darker, and the tour guides were sort of saying if we don't hurry up and go to this one then it's going to be pitch black when we walk back. So that was kind of a rush as well. And yeah, so everything was a bit like disorganized, not really planned properly. Everything just sort of went wrong. And obviously a lot of us had lunch at sort of like 12:01 or something to eat, but then hadn't eaten anything until like 9, because we set off from the we walked back from the waterfall. In all this took about 2 hours, because it took about half an hour to 45 minutes to actually walk to the waterfall. So then we walked back. At that point it wasn't like till like 8 p.m, not 8 p.m, probably 7ish, not sure. And then we got on the coach and drove back, but it was obviously like nearly a 2-hour drive, so we didn't get back till like 9:20, 9:30. And then we obviously had to check into this new hotel, which is really nice, and it's only 3-star, but it does feel like a sort of 4-star quality. And yeah, it's very clean and everything, which is amazing. But then we all were hungry, so nearly all the rooms were ordering room service, so that took about an hour and a half to come. Then they brought the wrong order to our room, so it was all a bit of a nightmare. And I feel like yesterday just sort of needs to be forgotten a bit, because it was so higgledy-piggledy, everything was going wrong, there was a lot of hiccups and nothing really went to plan, but we moved. So today is a new day, and last night me and Hannah just watched a film, but we fell asleep to it. We were so tired. We had a bit of a lie-in this morning, got up sort of 9ish and went for breakfast late, just before it closed at like 10. So yeah, I'm just in the new hotel room now, which is very like sort of Premier Inn style, and I was just going to update you because I feel like it's been all a bit of a mess and my vlog's going to look a bit disorientated, but what can you do about that? So today we have a free day, so I think we're just going to chill. I might see if there's any massage places nearby because I really want to get a massage, but apart from that I'm just tidying the room at the moment so they can come in and clean, and yeah, not much else really. We've just got like a 15-minute taxi ride to this water park, and we're literally the only people in it. And Brooke's currently trying to get out of the rubber ring. Oh! But yeah, this is what it looks like.
Water play. Water play.
We're the only gas. Cost £1 to get in, so winning. Go. So it's got a pretty nice pool area as well. It's called Castless Water Park. So yeah, pretty small but does the job. That's the only one in the pool. And we're all just sunbathing. What are you doing, Emma? What are you drinking? Coke.
So fucking so
And Hannah's happy because she's got gluten-free pasta!
She's going to be a wreck. She can't even look after herself.
Put on the bus. Upwards. England.
Let's see the move back and forth. Together.
Well, that's the thing. I want to do the Philippines, and I would love to do Australia, but I just want to see how money is for really.
Philippines, is there?
Yeah, there is. Yeah, but I wouldn't do that. I want to go with intro travel.
It's at this pottery place and everyone's making pottery. I'll show you all of them. They're just drying at the moment. So, here's my one. That is cute, that dolphin. We've just come to like a local market, just experience their culture.
And later you can use something like for table water, for bowl singing, sometimes for straw. So if you want to make like bigger one or straw, make 2 meter and then join in the middle. Because standard only.
Isn't she meant to stone?
Having a little look in this shop. Just all had photos in these traditional outfits. Hannah all dressed up. What's that hat called? A straw hat. Straw hat, mate. Yeah, but there must be a name. So there's one on there. Should I go on there? Yeah. Yeah, you're right. I'm trying to go upstairs. Strike a pose, Hannah.
You look weird. Hello everybody!
Hello!
Hi!
Village in Lombok, and the name of this village is Sasak Ende, right? Sasak Ende. So the Sasak is the name of original tribe who live here in Lombok, and also the Sasak is the name of our local language. When we talk to each other, we don't use Indonesia, but we use the Sasak, right? For example, like when you would like to say thank you to us, you might say Matur Tampiasi. Once again, Matur Tampiasi.
Matur Tampiasi.
Let me say together, please. 1, 2, 3.
Matur Tampiasi.
Thank you. I'm very good teacher. Next one is the bathroom. Yeah, so we have a bathroom for some families, yeah, right? We are still...
I feel like I can still feel it on my hand. Hello! Hello! We come to this cute place to lunch, which is called the Hut.
Near the beach.
Very authentic.
They're very expensive though.
Yeah, you told me very
Like
expensive.
Golden Hut.
Some of them all want the class.
Ordered a humongous salad.
Even your pasta's massive.
Yeah.
Not big.
Wow, it's bigger than the portions we've been having.
Yeah.
My chicken fried rice is not the same size.
I got a falafel sandwich.
That is lunch and dinner. And breakfast.
At this viewpoint, it looks a bit like a
I can't open your eyes.
Are you impressed with Hannah? It is quite pretty. It is pretty, but it would be nice because it is sky. With muffins. So we've just come up for food at this place that I'll link so that we know the name yet.
What's rendang?
So I got some chicken, which smells delicious, broccoli, and whatever that is, chilli, and some wine. So we found a rat. Julia got attacked by a rat.
You did not get attacked.
No, it went under my leg.
She's attacked by
It went under my leg.
And now the staff don't believe us, so we're just going to have to convince.
I think we're just British and we're lying.
Currently doing a scavenger hunt and we're finding loads of things. And do we get a prize at the end? Hopefully we actually get a prize at the end going to all this effort. We've just started now. I'll update you how long it takes us. But our Camp Bali rep Adam has organised it for us and there's only 5 of us doing it, so we felt bad not to do it, and it's actually quite fun. We've just been in supermarket getting a selfie and TikToks with the ATM and sweat water, which is like Bali water that rehydrates you. So yeah, on to the next one. Our second stop, guys. Ice cream parlour. Not called Free Tag. Brought a little something that I'll show you in a bit. But yeah, Hannah got something as well over there. So yeah, my first purchase in Lombok. So we're at the next stop, stop number 3 or 4, can't remember now. What is that one? of fresh fruit. Can you go and
Let's go.
friend?
Oh, don't go here. Don't go there. Don't go here.
Friend.
Let's go.
And then, oh, there's which?
Yeah, I wouldn't. So we're at the beach location. Location number 5, I think.
Cocktail boomerang.
So we're at Circuit Bar and Grill Restaurant.
Thanks guys for coming to my place. Thank you so much.
This is your place.
It's my pleasure.
Thank you. Thank you for having us. Will you airdrop the one of us into my hotels? And we'll post it and tag it here.
Instagram?
Yeah.
So I got Long
Yes.
Island.
Thank you.
No, don't kill her.
Just come to this place called the Tree House in Lombok. I'll show you what it's like. This looks amazing.
my arse cheeks, not
Amazing. What have you got, Brooke?
I've got some croquets with my bestie Julia, and then a fish finger sandwich.
Yum, and fries.
And corn.
And corn. This corn looks really good and it is nice. I've had one.
Caitlin.